Friends, in this video, we will learn about Phillips curve, which is an important curve in economics. So, let's first get the basics of Phillips curve. It basically shows the relationship between inflation and unemployment. So, a typical Phillips curve actually looks like this. The line shown in blue color here, right? And as you can see, it is basically concave upward. Okay, the shape of curve is concave upward. And what is the hypothesis of Phillips curve? It says that rate of inflation and rate of unemployment are negatively related, right? So this is what Phillips curve actually says in short. So let's get this in more detail. What does it mean exactly? So here is your Phillips curve. Here rate of unemployment is shown on the x-axis, and as you can see, rate of inflation is shown on the y-axis, right? Now let's take one point on Phillips curve. Let's say we choose this point, right? And corresponding to this point on the Phillips curve, we will try to find out the rate of inflation and rate of unemployment. So we'll join it by a horizontal line and then a vertical line. That means corresponding to this point on the Phillips curve, this is the level of unemployment and this is the rate of inflation, right? Now we pick another point on Phillips curve. Let's say this point, and again we join it by a horizontal line and a vertical line. This means that corresponding to this point on the Phillips curve, this is the level of unemployment and this is the rate of inflation, right? So as you can see here, from here to here, as we move from this point to this point on the curve, the rate of unemployment has actually increased, right? But simultaneously, as you can see, the rate of inflation has actually come down, right? So when rate of unemployment increased, rate of inflation decreased, right? And this is what Phillips curve says. So if you remember this statement, it says that rate of inflation and rate of unemployment are negatively related. That means if one is increasing, if rate of unemployment is increasing, the rate of inflation will come down. So this is the meaning of negatively related, right? So when one is increasing, other is decreasing, right? So now let's understand what's the rationale behind this behavior, right? So we saw that when rate of unemployment is increasing, when rate of unemployment is increasing, rate of inflation decreases, right? So it can be said other way around also. When rate of unemployment decreases, rate of inflation will increase, right? Now let's see why this will happen. So when rate of unemployment is decreasing, right? So when rate of unemployment is decreasing, which means that demand for labor has increased, right? That's how the rate of unemployment will come down, right? Because for that the demand for labor has to increase, right? So this means that there is high demand of labor, right? And as per the law of supply and demand, when there will be high demand of labor, firms will have to increase wage rate, right? That means the wages for labor will increase, right? So this will mean that the production cost will increase, right? So we saw that when rate of unemployment is decreasing, that means demand for labor is increasing, right? So that means there is a high demand of labor, and so when there is a high demand of labor, firms means factories or basically industries will have to increase the wage rate of labor, right? So that means production cost will increase, right? So when production cost will increase, prices of goods and services will also increase, right? And this is what is meant by inflation. So that means inflation will increase, right? So when rate of unemployment decreased, the end result is inflation increased. So this is what the Phillips curve actually says. So this is the rationale behind Phillips curve, and this is pretty much it about Phillips curve. In the next video, we will take up another curve of economics. So stay tuned, friends. See you in the next video. Thank you.